A lot of people ask us, how do you come up with ideas? And I think people think that there's, a file in the office with a lock, and it's just not the case. We're not interested in ideas. We're interested in problems.
Problems that we faced ourselves, whether at Superset or in our past lives, have led to the creation of multiple companies.
For us, these things are really up close and personal.
Yeah.
Right? It's not abstract. We're experiencing the problem context. And by the way, that turns out to be the most important part of the total solution.
The idea that we have that fuels Superset, which I think is different from the way that a lot of people think about machine learning and artificial intelligence, is that data is the key.
We mean something very specific when we say we are building data-driven software companies.
For us, data-driven means that every company at its core is in the business of generating, capturing, activating, analyzing, orchestrating, and pipelining data.
And we crystallize our thinking around what the data-driven opportunity is, and more importantly, why we are more equipped to solve that problem in our solution memo.
The solution memo is a kind of a blueprint about the kind of world we envision this company would create or be part of. What I really like in the memo is not the memo itself, but the thought process that goes into it. So there's a deliberate effort. It's not there's a hype going on and let's go and build a company around that.
So a jam session the overall idea is to just brainstorm on a certain problem that you have. At the early days, it's more of like hypothesis for a business. At the later days, it can be like very concrete problems, very concrete next steps.
It's in the moment, when 3-4 of us are in front of a whiteboard and we're kind of hashing things out.
The Hive is made up of a network of portfolio companies. What is connecting us is we are all trying to solve problems in different industries, different spaces, different ways, but the connective tissue is data at the heart of solving those problems. And through this network, all of us come with different experiences, different knowledge base, and we are able to collaborate with each other, share our learnings, bounce ideas, and it all just makes us better.
There's no one-size-fits-all model, but the pattern does recur. These patterns kind of unfold and they rhyme, if you like, over time. Finding places and ways to define the buyers, the users, pricing, the packaging of the products that you're bringing to market, building teams, pulling them together, defining cultural norms that infuse everybody with a sense of purpose, that inspire people to get the job done. These are enduring, common principles that cut across all of the companies we build at Superset.
Why would anyone want to try and do anything alone, right? When you can have a community of builders around you that have gone through this many times in many different situations, in up markets and down markets. And so I think that's really one of the unique aspects of a founder that can come into the community, the Hive at Superset, and really know that there's a lot of people that have got that person's back to build a company.
At the end of the day, we're disrupting the status quo, and disruption inevitably leads to chaos, and you need to be comfortable with that. There's ambiguity, there's figuring things out that you've never done before, that others have never done before, and chaos is an inevitable truth of that environment.
Tom and Vivek, like at every level of the company, they encourage people to ask questions, to really like think about what you're doing, why you're doing it, and like step up. If there's a gap, fill it. Always be curious, always learn new things from other people. Like, you don't get that in other places. It's something I think that's really unique about how we work.